of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, tell me where you gone, gone, gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my songs. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire.
Why I like this as opposed to pressure sensitive, and that is, you know, you put one in wrong with pressure sensitive and it's stuck and it's there, and if you want to pull it up, you're lifting up the glue, aren't you? So with the amtico pin or the fibre reinforced ones, K6s, I like amtico pink because it's just a little bit longer open time than universal, but I don't force nothing. It's just so lightly and gently, and once I've got 3 or 4 in, then I can go over and span it. But the reason I like these sort of adhesive going in wet is because you have got that freedom, you know, once you've done a few in that, just before it fully cures, you can still just get that little tight movement, which could be the difference between, you know, getting rid of a burr on a tile or whatever's causing you problems. But if you get the first roll in, and you know, it's not like you've got to wait for ages and that for it to go off. While it's going off, you're setting up your next rolls, aren't you? But then you'd come back and roll this one, you'd mark out the next 2, wouldn't you? And come down with 2 more, because you will be able to get more on it, but it's just getting this first one. But I don't force any of them in there. Really loosey-goosey, even though those ones are all different. No pressure. And then once I've got a few in, then I can, you know, spread my hands over it and put them all in together, rather than trying to pay too much mind, you know, pushing in one tile. You know, and then I can span my hand on that together and put them all in without disrupting anything else. It's a bit wet, I'll put a bit of tape on it just to hold it in place, but these bits of tape you end up just pulling up and putting on the next rows as you do them. No forcing it, just push it up gently there. And then once I've got a few in there, you can almost feel it getting more solid in your hands, you know. I think that one's feeling a little bit funny, so I'm just going to leave it out. I'll start dead square on this next row, rather than spend ages if I have got an issue there. I isolate it. I want to get all of these ones in lovely and square. Don't worry about that. You know, it could be anything, a little twist, a little bit on the back. Just going to carry on with this line here, because now they're all just going in lovely again. You can really Go back on your line now. Check for any discrepancies at all. Because like the adhesive is practically gone off now, and then you'd, get an off cut or a scrap. Straightest to put it in. Now my spine's in, I can go a little bit more assertively, but nothing too hard. Look how easy I'm just putting them in gently, gently, gently. I just want to get a load of rows in there. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, once I've got them in, then I pull my big old hands over the whole lot of them, rather than try and just, forcing one in at a time. I've got two different colour batches here by the looks of it. This time I've done 2 rows, but because, I've got a bit of extra time there, I'll be able to get these out. By the time you've got the screwed out and fitted in, the adhesive would go off and you're ready for your next row. So by the time you set it out, again, at least, when the techniques that we share, we always give you a reason behind each one and that as well. So, pressure sensitive, especially on the first rows, you've got no freedom, to have a bit of movement on the plank or just adjust it a tiny bit. Whereas this, I prefer pink because obviously just a little bit longer open time. But don't force it, don't push it. Everything goes in loosey-goosey. Okay, the next one's in the side, ready to go. And down I come again. Just look, the way I push it in with one hand, I'm not bothering about it, I'm just getting them into position. And then bring bring my hands over it. Okay, so look, one hand. I'm not going mad trying to push that one in, Lee. I'm going to get a few more in. So once I've got it like that, and like I said, once you've got more rows down, the stronger and stronger it gets. So I'm just going to mix up these 2 boxes hopefully here. But because this first one, was double checked and checked and double checked, you can even pull your tape off of that one. Chuck it on your next one if you want. Let's get 3 or 4 or 5 in. It's only when I've ever started really trying to push in on one and getting that one right, really pushing on that one, because you're pushing on that one, you're pushing on the others. So now this way. You still move it, but you can feel the grab there now, almost instant, but you can still get on it. Another way I've tried before, which I will try now. Works well on some, it didn't work well on the other ones, so I just go back. See, any movement on top of these ones, they will, even though they're feeling a lot more solid, they would move if you started kneeling on them or things like that. But I've come up before, feeling the outside one in first and just kinking the three and dropping it in, and I found that one. Might work on this one. Because you can set that one in, having all of this bit to learn the square, just put a kink in that one and push it in there. Once again, once you've got a load in there, you can just, you know, just come up there, just checking on what you've done. I think that one's better when you can actually sit on it working, because, you know, but I still find it nice and easy. See, loosey goosey, just getting them in there. You know, I can just span them in together, so, you know, maybe it's a lot of up and down with the 9x3s, but it does go in nice, one row at a time and not getting silly. But she's just hitting that point now where she's absolutely perfect. You know, if it come out the tub and stayed like this for the whole thing, it'd be perfect, because it's got a little wriggle room. And I can still go right back to there and get a little bit of pressure on it so you can close. You know, and there are those little birds there that you can close. So it just gives you that, I don't know what to call it, play. So I can see what I mean when I'm trying to talk and stuff and work. I don't even know which one I prefer doing what way. I mean, I'm always going to experiment with different ways and that lot, so, because that's what the fun part of it is, you know. I know why not to do that next time, or why to do that.
Since I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone, And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose the song. Oh no, freedom is the road. Oh no, coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets.
Right, that's my first rose in, and what we're going to do, I'm going to leave you that for now. What I'll be doing next with this and that lot is showing, you know, how I can play around with it and stuff like that. I mean, I will do a bit more herringbone, but I'm going to show you how I can convert it from a 3-inch into a double herringbone and then back out into a single one or into a 6-inch one. And it's just by making one little cut on the guillotine, you know, and I'm going to turn all of this edge into a 6-inch herringbone. And basically you just cut one end off the other, so you have a 2 and a 1 going in, and all of a sudden you have your 6. But once you've got it to this point, you know that you are good. You know, you're not in trouble, your lines are straight. But now everything just gets easier afterwards, because you now got something to really push, you know, bank against. You can push those ones in.
Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praise.